What's up, everyone? Today I'm bringing a deck profile on my Lavals. Now before we get into the deck profile, just a quick reminder that each and every month I'm letting you guys choose one deck profile that I do each month. So vote in the comments for which deck profile you want me to do. Without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. First off, I run 3 Laval Volcano Handmaiden. Handmaiden is easily the best card in the best Laval monster. And when this card is sent to the graveyard, if you have a Laval monster in your graveyard other than Handmaiden, you can send one Laval monster from your deck to your grave. And that is not a once per turn at all. So every time she's sent to the graveyard, you can just send a Laval from deck to grave. So it's almost like it's a foolish burial essentially. Next, I run 3 Laval Magma Cannon. While the effect is pretty unimportant because it just does burn damage, and only like a max of 1,000 per turn. You mainly use it for to go into synchro plays. Next, I run 1 Laval Cannon. This is one I want to bump up, but I'm short a copy, so I'm just running the 1 for now. And when it's normal or flip summon, you can target one of your banished Laval monsters and special summon that target. Now, one thing with the Lavals is, aside from the Cannoneer, none of them are once per turn. I also run 1 Lakeside Fairy and 1 Sprite, kind of like Cannoneer. I don't really use it so much for their effects, but mainly for the fact that they're Laval monsters. Yeah, the Laval monsters themselves, aside from the Handmaiden, aren't all that great. Next, I run 3 Boost Warrior. You can control a tuner, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's essentially a free summon. Works with rekindling, and it's not a once per turn. So if you have 3 of these in your hand and 1 Handmaiden on the field, you can special summon all of them. So pretty good. Next, I run 2 Red Resonator. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand, and when it's special summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, gain life points equal to its attack. I mainly use it like if I have Cannon or Cannoneer in my hand, I will normal this and it can become like an easy rank 6, rank 5. Next, I run 3 Ash Blossom, kind of obvious, a hand trap. I also run 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I feel like I have one in almost every one of my decks, or at least every deck that I can run it in, because this is just very powerful. Log your opponent out of your extra deck. That's always going to be good. Now moving on to spells, we got Molten Conduction Field. This is essentially another foolish burial. Send 2 Laval monsters from deck to grave, and again, not a once per turn. Honestly, pretty much none of the cards in this deck are once per turn. I also run 3 Rekindling. This was a card that I think at one time was either, I know it was at least limited, I don't know if it was ever banned, but Rekindling allows you to special summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense. So it works with this, works with Infernoids, and I don't know what else it works with besides that, but it definitely works with those two. Next we got Searing Firewall. Firewall allows you to banish as many Laval monsters from your graveyard and special summon an equal number of Laval tokens. So it's a token generator. Next, Since we're doing a lot of sending cards to the grave, I run 3, Pot of Avarice. One of my main strategies with that, because rekindling, all the cards that are special summoned do get banished on end phase, so that way I can send them back to the deck, kind of like a loophole around that, and get 2 off of it. Next, I run 2 Burrow from a different dimension, because there are a lot of instances where a card will get banished and you want it back, so this is to kind of help with that, or maybe use rekindling again. And I also run 1 Pot of Acquisition. Now for the 1 of spells, which I have quite a few. 1 Resonator Call. Resonator Call is essentially the searcher for the resonators. Next, I run 1 Foolish Burial. I also run World Legacy Succession, a Monster Reborn, a Rhoda, 1 for 1, and Gold Sarcophagus. I don't know where my copy of Gold Sarc is. It's somewhere, but I can't find it, so I have to proxy it for now. That's it for the main deck, no traps. First off, I run 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon. I also run a Laval Dragon and a Laval Dragon. That's weird. The Laval fusions, in my opinion, they're trash. Like, aside from these 2, I'd rather just go with other good synchros, like, you know, Savage Dragon, Hyper Librarian, stuff like that. Because they're better options over the Laval monsters. I also run 1 Formula Synchron. Sadly, a card I do not have. I'll have it soon, but I just don't have it for the recording of this video. Next, onto the links. While it is primarily a synchro-based deck, I think working with more of a link climb strategy works much better in this deck. So first off, I run 2 Link Rebo. Got a lot of level 1s in this deck, as well as 1 Salamangreat Almirage. I also run 1 Crystron Needle Fiber. Still don't have it. And it's a synchro based deck. There's a lot of tuners. It works just the same. I also run 1 Union Carrier, as you saw from Dragon Buster. I also run a Nightmare Phoenix, Proxy Dragon, Saryuja, and Brawl Sword Dragon. Now, a lot of people are probably surprised why I have a Proxy Dragon in here. Well, in testing, I kept running into problems where I don't have arrows going side by side. Because the cards I go into most are Union Carrier, Link Rebo, and that kind of makes it difficult to go side to side. Especially because a lot of times I'll be doing Link Rebo and Almirage all at once. So Proxy Dragon definitely helps, and since I generate a lot of tokens, this also helps because like Brawl Sword Dragon and Nightmare Brawl Sword Dragon requires effect monsters, which tokens are not effect monsters, so it kind of helps with that. And that's going to be all for this deck profile. I think this is probably a pretty quick deck profile. So, once again, as usual, leave a comment in the video which deck you'd like me to do a deck profile for on this month. And I'll see you in the next video I make. Bye.